everyone and welcome to another episode on startups. So in today's episode, we will dive into one of life's fundamental essentials, which is shelter. Now, while food and clothing are undeniably crucial, shelter, the roof over our head, holds a special significance. Now, today we'll introduce you to an organization dedicated to crafting the perfect homes for individuals, ensuring not just the physical structure, but a century of a dream where roofs and memories are being flourished. Now, join us as we explore the mission, vision, and impact of this remarkable company.
We are popularly known as a rent finance company, but we also have this WhatsApp bot that helps people find an apartment anywhere in Lagos, right? And it does it in, you get response in less than 2 minutes, right? It's a simple WhatsApp bot. You just chat to the app, and then that app connects you with an agent, closest to the location that you're finding an apartment. So how do you apply? It's very simple. People apply directly through our website. We focus heavily on working professionals, right? So we have people apply directly from our website. We also have partnerships with certain organizations. My name is Odumolorun Oshineye, and founder and CEO at Hiyalo Technologies.
Hiyalo embarked on a mission to democratize mortgage finance in Nigeria and aiming to provide every Nigerian with the opportunity to own a home. The journey began by offering financing for rent, used to gain insight into the market dynamics and better serving the need of the populace.
Hiyalo started with the vision of democratizing mortgage finance in Nigeria. And what that basically means is we want to allow the average person, average young Nigerian, have access to mortgage finance. So we want to eventually help people own their own homes in Nigeria. Home ownership rate in Nigeria is about 25%. That's really low, right? We want to significantly increase that number. That's the dream for Hiyalo. Now, today, what we do is rent finance. So we started out with financing rent, and we wanted to do that to give us some time to understand the market before we eventually become a mortgage finance company.
With a competitive interest rate of 4%, Hiyalo is revolutionizing the way people achieve their dream of owning a home.
Primarily, if you want a mortgage, you typically go to a bank, right? So you could go to a mortgage bank, you could go to a commercial bank. Mortgage is pretty much a housing loan. What Hiyalo does is to just simplify the process of application, right? So we are not a mortgage bank or a mortgage finance company in itself. What we have done is to build a technology that enables people to easily access that finance from the bank. Right, so today we now have banks plugged into our tech, and then we're able to get people to apply for the rent finance, and then they get it. So to answer your question directly, Hiyalo is not giving out finance. Hiyalo is just simplifying the process of applying for that finance. We are very concerned about rates, right? So the thing with loans in Nigeria or anywhere in the world really is that one of your biggest competitive factor is the rates. That's the interest rate on the loan, in addition to maybe the speed of access to the funds, right? So at Hiyalo today, we charge 4% monthly, but it's at a reducing balance, calculation or calculative method. And what that means is that the amount of money you're paying every month is constantly reducing, right? So there are different ways of calculating interest rate on loans. We use a reducing balance method, and this sort of makes it a lot easier for our customers to pay back.
Hiyalo, renowned for its rent financing services, also extends its assistance by offering a unique solution for individuals seeking apartment by leveraging an innovative bot named Tolu.
We are popularly known as a rent finance company, but we also have this WhatsApp bot that helps people find an apartment anywhere in Lagos, right? And it does it in, you get response in less than 2 minutes, right? It's a simple WhatsApp bot. You just chat to the app, and then that app connects you with an agent, closest to the location that you're finding an apartment. So if you want an apartment in Lekki, for example, you chat with the bot connects you with an agent in, Lekki, right? As opposed to somebody who's looking for an apartment in Yaba. The bot does the same thing for them. So how do you apply? It's very simple. People apply directly through our website. We focus heavily on working professionals, right? So we have people apply directly from our website. We also have partnerships with certain organizations that their employees are able to, apply directly through us, and then we are also able to charge their salary account every month. As a matter of fact, that's more of our focus. So we focus on partnering with organizations so that it's easy for us to, charge and collect the money back.
While there is the fear of being spammed if customers default their loan payment, Hiyalo uses a better way of ensuring that customers pay their loan.
It's a very, very unprofessional thing to spam your customers, right? So we don't do that at Hiyalo. So please, if you take a loan from Hiyalo, nobody's going to send messages to your contact. What we do is we first of all make sure that we pre-qualify our customers very, very well. So we don't give loans to just everybody, right? What we typically do is first we confirm that you have a job, and we also confirm that you have a good credit history, right? So we check with the credit bureau, and then we are able to, confirm that your credit history is good, your credit rating is good. And then once we are clear on all of this, and also we also confirm that you don't have an existing loan obligation, right? So once we are comfortable with that, we set up a direct debit on your account. And what that means is that at the end of the month, our system automatically charges that account, charges your account to get our money back, right? In the event of a default, right? Yes, there's a penalty. There's a percentage that is now added to what you're currently paying back. So there is a penalty. But beyond that, what we typically do is report you to the credit bureau, right? When a financial institution reports you to the credit bureau, what it means is that you're not going to be able to take loans from anywhere in Nigeria until you pay up that loan.
For apartment hunting, Hiyalo boasts an extensive database comprising over 1,000 reputable agents registered within its network.
We still do this on for the apartment search, we do it on a reasonably controllable state. I'll tell you what I mean by that. What I mean by that is if any customer reaches out or chats with the app, the bot is called Tolu, right? It's called Tolu by Hiyalo. So if you chat with Tolu to say, I want a 2-bedroom flat in Lekki, it will give you prompts and say, what's your budget? Right? What's the location? And what other thing does he ask you? What type of apartment? Is it 2-bedroom? Is it 1-bedroom? It asks you for all of those things. That data comes to us, right? And so we would now check on our database for the agents that, is able to sort of fulfill that request. We have maybe about 1,000 agents on our database right now, and all of those agents have been sort of scrutinized, right? So onboarding process requires us to ensure that the agents are confirmed, they are legit, and stuff like that. So yeah, we do we have some KYC requirements for onboarding our agents.
Similar to many other organizations, Hiyalo encounters the challenge of identifying customers with ideal and credible profiles.
You basically fill a form. After you fill that form, the form basically collects your name, your basic biodata, and then we are able to reach out to you and verify that you're an actual agent that works in that location that you have chosen, because you can't be an agent and you can't be working in all the locations, right? That's usually a red flag for us. Because today in Nigeria, there isn't any central, governing body for real estate agents that you want to sort of check, right? Almost anybody can do the job of an agent in Nigeria today. I'm hoping that, as the industry continues to grow, some of those structures and all that would be put in place. But today, all we can do is, call up the agent, verify that the agent's data, that's verify that they are who they say they are, maybe using their BVN, NIN and stuff like that. But once we can verify that the agent is legit, we can connect customers to the agent.
Despite being only a year old, the company is ambitiously setting its sights on future endeavors, including the establishment of a factory for constructing homes and expanding its operations across Nigeria.
In terms of our plan for expansion, yes, we are looking beyond Nigeria. But today, our focus is really on Nigeria. We want to make sure that we solve the problem for the average Nigerian. We are hoping to eventually partner with the government. We're already looking into engaging with the Lagos State government to sort of, because the Lagos State government is also interested in converting rents and into a monthly thing. So we're also looking into working with them on that, because we think that the best case scenario is for landlords to be able to accept the rent monthly, not for tenants to actually get a loan. Because when tenant gets a loan, then they're paying, an interest on that loan.
But the steadfast commitment to spreading joy and fulfillment, although is driven by the noble goal of ensuring that the average Nigerian can attain the fundamental necessity of owning a home.
What keeps me going, I think first is the people. Personally, I'm a people person. I love people. I love the energy from people. I love to see progress. I love to see people happy. Hiyalo does that. Having a home or living in a house is one of the most important things, right? Just shelter is one of the three key things in life, like food, clothing, shelter, right? And I see how I get calls almost every now and then of people saying, please help me. Maybe their credit history is bad and they just really want us to help them. That's what keeps me going. The fact that we can continue to put smiles on the faces of people who are now able to conveniently pay their rents because we exist. Beyond that, there is a big dream. There's a big vision of really just helping people own their own homes. I see a future where a young Nigerian who's just graduating out of school can, in 5 years, start dreaming about owning their own homes. And there's a system that makes that happen over a period of time.
Unlike many other organizations, Hiyalo attributes its success primarily to its customers, recognizing them as its greatest achievement. In the pursuit of an organized life, many individuals face the challenge of juggling various responsibilities and commitments, often resulting in disorganization. However, there's a solution on the horizon. BeamPay, an AI-powered personal assistant designed to streamline your daily routines and bring order to your life. Now, from managing schedules and tasks to providing reminders and assisting with decision-making, BeamPay is here to lend a helping hand. Now, let's explore the capabilities of BeamPay and discover how it can empower you to live a more organized and fulfilling life.